What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Breaking Night with BL. This is the Black Friday edition. I hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving. I know it's a beautiful time to be around family, getting ready for the holidays. Christmas is coming. And like I always say, it's important to spend time with your family and your friends. And I want to say I'm blessed and honored to have a lot of family and friends. Just alone, when I woke up, I had like 20 text messages, people wishing me happy Thanksgiving. And then throughout the day, you start getting bombarded and messaging other people and social media. And I got to say, man, I have nothing but love for everybody. And I look at it as a day to spend with family. I don't post things for holidays online. I may say happy Thanksgiving, but I don't have the time all day to respond to every single person who posts on Facebook or Instagram or TikTok, whatever your platform is. I can't reach all of you. So I do the personal thing. And I want to give a super shout out to my homie OJ, because the only phone call I got was from OJ, my good brother right there. A lot of text messages from good people, Pee Wee, my boy Woody Who, like all these people that, good friends of mine I grew up with, my buddies John from Ridgewood. It's always a blessing to hear from people. My boy Smiley, beautiful time. But it's important. Put your phone down. Spend time with family and friends. You got all the time in the world to get back on social media and pretend you're cool. That's not what's cool. Like always, I want to shout out my boy Mikey Pence. You're the man. Definitely got to get you on the phone soon and talk about some stuff. And of course, the homie Swiss Treats. Swiss Precise. Long Beach, California. The logo. The work these guys put in. It's legit. Here, let me show you a couple treats. I got a couple treats from the homie. Some of their gear. King Me. All graffiti related base stuff. Yeah, another treat right here. Quality made stuff, man. This is nothing. This is just a couple of t-shirts. Here you go. They got tons of stuff. You should go check out their website. You're going to make me do it again? Put up here the Knights of Bedlam and Horror website? I'll tell you what. I'll make a deal with you. If you go to the website and you buy a Destroy Everything hat, I'll match it and I'll hook you up with a Breaking Night with BL t-shirt, or I'll hook you up with a spray can, something collectible. Who knows? But you're going to get blessed. But if you go to the site and you buy a Destroy Everything hat or anything, send Swiss a message. He'll let me know, and I'm going to match whatever you guys get. Because it's important. Support local businesses. Stop buying stuff from Amazon and all these big companies. I know it's $80 in gas to leave your house, to get over there and look at stuff, and you may not even see anything you like. But it's a good opportunity to shop local and support local businesses. And again, if you want something cool and custom, reach out to Swiss. Tell him BL sent you. Rocking the Treat Street stuff. For y'all that know about Treat Street, y'all know. Here's a real treat. I got this I Love New York shirt, but if you notice, in the heart, Zim. My boy Zim, rest in peace. Amongst all the other things he made, he gave me this. I gotta rack this in one of my episodes. Zim was a special person. I'll tell you a funny story about Zim. I want to say, how many years ago, that they were changing the colors on the subway map. We grew up near the M line. The M, the J, the Z, the L train. That's where we grew up. The M yard. And the original M logo was in brown. And now they changed it to orange. Like it used to be the E and the F and all these others. They had their own colors, but somehow they changed the colors. I don't understand why. But what I did is I contacted Zim one night and I was like, yo, Zim, let's go to Fresh Pond Road because I want to get this subway station sign before they change it for another one. So Zim picks me up, get my ratchet set. I went to a corner store, got a couple of milk crates, Now, for anybody that knows Ridgewood, Fresh Pond Road, there's two entrances to the station. The first one, next to Late Night, was in the front, or Mini Mart. Mini Mart on Fresh Pond Road, across the street from the old original Corrados, is the whole walkway to the main front of Fresh Pond Road. But also there was a back way. For those that got off the back way and went to Farmers Oval Park, there's a little side street, and they had a sign. The original Fresh Pond Road sign. So, I did what I do best, stacked up the crates, unratcheted it, took it down, sick heavy porcelain sign. Here's a picture of it. Fresh Pond Road sign. So, the treat of all is, I take the sign, I throw it in Zim's car, we go back to Zim's house, we're in his garage, and I look at the sign and I notice it looks like there's a sign screwed on top of the sign. So, I get a little ratchet set, I take off the two shop screws, the two bottom screws, and an aluminum old Fresh Pond Road sign comes off, and the original porcelain sign was underneath. So it was only right that I gave it to Zim. That's what I did. I gave the aluminum one that was on the outside to Zim, and I kept the original. Here's a picture of Zim at one of his shows that he used for it. And this is what's a treat. He used it at his gallery show, and here he is. He asked me to hit the sign with him, and he hung it in the show with this unbelievable train canvas that he made. And I'm not talking about just a train canvas. He made a canvas out of a train. Like, Zim was in the Carpenters Union. So if you didn't know that, he's a builder. And he's also a creative mind. So he built a train out of wood, framed it, and then wrapped it and turned it into a treat. Look at him and DG posted in front of it. That's innovative. I love it. And that reminds me of my childhood. And including from that, here's an extra treat. I don't think many of you have this. I don't know if any of you do. But when they were changing the colors to the M line, I had to make it a point to go online, go onto the MTA surplus site, go looking around, and look at what I got. Any of you have one of these? J, M, and the Z. This is what used to go in the front of the train when the train was coming at you. This is what it was. And this is a good film. This is a good one. So, I had to grab this, you know me. But aside from that, it don't stop there. Hey, I got another one. Just the M. Man, the M yard. Ridgewood. What a glorious time, man, to be writing graffiti and doing things. Not a lot of people were about that life back then. I was. Racking and bombing and just doing mischief shit all night, breaking night. A lot of people don't know about that, man. And it sucks. Because it was an era when you can get away with doing stuff like that. Now there's cameras everywhere. You can't walk down the block without cameras in the sky or somebody's Ring camera catching you. And it's terrible. It sucks. But you gotta make do and do what you gotta do. Because like anything, it carries over. The cultures change. Switching things changes. And that's what we do. We adapt. There's always ways of racking and doing things that your average person has no idea. But you gotta get your paint product somehow. Not everybody has a rich daddy with a credit card that can just go. Some of us still have to go and rack stuff. You know, it's not the same. But I also wanted to show you guys a little more of, I know I was talking about doing custom sneakers and everything. Angelus Direct. You want to contact them, you want to buy leather paint. So what you do is this. You order a product from them, you get this deglazer. This is basically like nail brush remover. It takes the glaze off the sneaker, okay? So this way you can get to work and do something on it and just get anything on the leather. So that's what I did. I put this on a, couple of cotton balls. I just rubbed the glaze off the sneaker. I got it down to the bare leather. And I took some paint markers and I did this. Just some throw-ups. Just something cool, classy. Nothing crazy. Just something to wear out, rock out. But I'll put you onto a trick. You see these 6 sneakers right here, without the graffiti on them, they're just orange bottom, and they got the nice swish here in orange and black and gray. I bought these like that. And I just added my own orange and black with some highlights, silver highlights, and just made it my own. And I'll put you onto a better trick. If you go to Marshall's, when you go to certain places, they always have a clearance section. And sometimes they have colors of sneakers that nobody bought, nobody wants or cares about. Those are perfect to buy for $20, $30, and you custom paint them. I got these sneakers for 20 bucks. Can you believe that shit? Nike swishes. They're not knockoffs. I bought them from Marshall's. Unbelievable. Like I showed you guys the other week. These Iron Mans. Iron Man kicks. And I just put some silver on there. I bought these at Marshall's. $15. They were all red. Who wants to wear all red sneakers? I says, look, let me buy a pair and do a little custom stuff on them. Make them nice and special. That's important. Mini treats right here. Look at this. I made these for my daughter. Pink, silver, and gray. These were white on white when I got them. And I custom painted them. Because, you got to be classy like your dad. You can't wear everyday regular shit. You got to wear custom stuff. When we go out, we wear nice outfits. We rock custom gear. Knights of Bedlam and Horror. It's beautiful. You definitely got to go out and make yourself something custom, man. It's not rocket science. Go to Walmart or Home Depot or somewhere, buy a pack of good paint markers, okay? Sharpie paint markers. Go get some tape. You can get some vinyl tape, electrical tape, but something that you can tape off the bottom of the sneaker, and you just do what you got to do, and you're not going to be worried about wrecking the sneaker. Then you take the tape off and look at what you got. It's a beautiful thing. Make yourself some custom sneakers, man. It's like having new rims on your car. People don't even look at the car. They don't care. They look at the rims, though. Just like they look at your sneakers. I like to go out rocking cool custom shit. Especially now when I go out with my daughter. I got my custom sneakers. She has her custom sneakers. Trust me, it's a conversation piece. And you look cool. I don't like just wearing plain basic shit. That's not me. But on a different note, there's a lot of scams going on with the internet and, just people hacking into your email. I don't know if you guys ever look for apartments or certain things. You'll see ads on Craigslist for an apartment. It'll be this really sick place. It's $900 a month. They got these beautiful pictures of tile floors and this beautiful bathroom and a couch with a bed. And anybody from New York knows that shit ain't true. That's a scam. These people were going to contact you, email you, and say, hey, man, we love what you're doing and we want you to take the apartment, but we're out of the country right now. So if you Western Union me some money, I'll set up an appointment and you can go meet the realtor and you can go look at the apartment. We're going to give it to you. So just send us a deposit. If you're one of these idiots that falls for that shit, you're stupid. If it seems too good to be true, it's not true. The latest thing I see is I noticed that on my phone, I'll get a text message from somebody and it'll just be like, hi, or hey, how are you? And I don't have their number on my phone, so of course, I don't want to be rude. Who is this? I don't have your contact. And they'll be like, oh, this is Angela from California. Is this Timmy from Planet Fitness? And I write back very nicely, no, you got the wrong number. Oh my God, I'm so sorry about that. I apologize, I must have typed in the wrong number. It doesn't stop there. Because if you say, no, it's okay, it's all right, you got the wrong number. They write back, oh, You sound like such a sweet guy. What's your name? Where are you from? Because they want to talk to you. They want to get information out of you. They want to make you comfortable. Some of you are so home, bored, and lonely, you're talking with these people. Meanwhile, they're picking your brain. Where do you live? Where you from? Are you a guy? Are you single? What do you do for a living? Where do you live? Don't be so quick to give people information. That shit's just stupid. A couple times, I just mess with these people. I'm sorry. My name is, Javier. I'm from Spain. I'm an artiste, or I'm homeless. This is my phone. I always do something to fucking break their balls. But most of the time, be careful, man. These people are fishing. And it's very easy to be fooled. Oh, we must have met somewhere. I had your number in my phone. I just didn't have the contact. What's your name? Where are you from? Man, if you fall for that shit, you're stupid. And that's just reality. But I just wanted to jump on here. Wish everybody happy holidays. Again, it's super important for you to spend time with your family and your friends. We're losing family and friends left and right. And I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all the losses that we're having. All the bullshit that's going on. It's a lot of bullshit, trust me. Once you're gone, people are going to tell their own story about you, and no one's going to know the truth. So, live your life, man. Go out there and do whatever it is you do. Me, I'm constantly challenging myself. Whether it's acting, whether it's making art, whether it's making music, producing stuff. I'm working on some stuff right now. I want to put out an instrumental album just made for a soundtrack for movies and television commercials. Just alone. No words, no rapping, no nothing. Just melodic sounds. Things that you hear in movies and all these scenes when they're like walking through the park or they're being chased. And I can say that because you know what? I have a little experience and stuff like that. And I'm going to share you a little trick. So a buddy of mine comes to me who is an actor. He's been in some movies. He's been on some TV shows. And he tells me, Johnny, I can't get no work because they don't just look at, your headshot anymore. They want to see your actor's reel. I said, your actor's reel? He goes, yeah. They want to see what roles you play. They want to see you talking, walking, maybe running. Because a headshot does shit nowadays. You look all great in your picture. But when they come meet you, you walk in with the limp and you got a lisp and you can't speak perfect English or whatever the case may be, you don't fit that character. So I looked at my buddy and I says, wait a minute. Why don't we just do our own actor's reel? He says, what do you mean, our own actor's reel? I says, yeah, let's do our own actor's reel. Let's come up with our own characters, what we want to play. We get our own props, we get our own locations, and we do everything ourselves. I says, all we need is a director, someone to film it and edit it. And he just got finished doing a movie, and we hired this person to come follow us, shoot these scenes, and help us put this actor's reel together. And my buddy really wasn't even aware because I've been in the music industry for so long. I've been around music videos, I've been around movie sets. Once you've been around it and you see it, you get a picture. So, I Googled, how do you write a movie script? Oh, there's an action. Is it day or night? Is it inside, outside? What are these characters doing? Oh, the dialogue. Oh, sound effects or where music comes in and goes. You learn to where to place everything. And to me, it wasn't hard. I picked it up pretty easily. So, we reached out to this director. He wanted us to come pick him up and bring us to all these locations that we had and see what characters we were playing. And he loved it. He came, he shot everything, he edited everything. And this is what I made. Yes, I've been in some projects. I've been in acting. But I basically fooled a shitload of people by making this thing. And still to this day, I have people hiring me or asking me to play characters and roles. Because when they see you in action and they see you moving, they know, oh wow. What movie is this? Oh, it didn't even come out yet. Oh my God, look at this character. So, just take a look at this. I did this myself with my buddy. This is not no major motion picture shit. But, you get the point. Yeah, I'm here now. He should have been here already. No, this is a new informant. Last name, Santiago. Yeah. Yep. Hey, you remember the secretary from the prosecutor's office? She gave me a folder full of some treated information last night. Let me tell you, that ain't all she gave me last night. Hold on, here he comes. I'll call you back. Bye. Look who decided to show up.
Sorry I'm late.
Let me ask you a question. You know anything about this?
No.
No? There's more. Hold on.
Freeze! Freeze! I said stop! Where you going? Get over here! Freeze! Open up! Incoming!
Mr. Santelli, I'm doing everything I can to get this case dismissed right now. But the DA's pushing for attempted murder with a deadly weapon.
More proof.
Apparently, Vito Francesco is going to testify that you're the one who put out the hit on JP. But I got a plan.
You better have a plan.
Don't you worry, Mr. Santelli. I'll have you out of here before lunch.
Give me cigarettes?
I always take care of my clients. I'll have you out of here soon.
Oh! You take a walk.
The only reason you're still walking around on those two legs is because you're married to my sister. You got a lot of nerve. Resist. Dame un minuto. Where do you get the balls to badmouth Sal's company on my job site like we're not gonna hear about it?
Who said this? I would never badmouth you, especially you, Tony.
I heard you had a liquid lunch with Richie over at Miller's the other day. You don't remember. Maybe Sal can refresh your memory for you.
Mr. Connor, you can make this a lot easier on yourself by just telling us the truth. We tracked your cell phone records, and it shows that you were in the area the exact time this homicide happened. We have witnesses and surveillance video that places you in the vicinity.
You want to explain that?
Mr. Connor, just give us your statement to what happened. Was it an accident? Was it self-defense? Tell us something.
I think I'm gonna need an attorney.
Typical.
You see what I'm saying? It's not rocket science, man. If you put your mind to it, and if you really want to do it, you can learn things by looking online and Googling, YouTubing things, because that's what I love to do. I love to YouTube and Google things. And I'm going to put you on to one more other treat before I go. You know, you see the intro in my show. I got the MGM Studios, the logo spinning and everything. Then I got, the video of the kid painting my logo on the wall. Trust me, I didn't do that. But I can tell you where you can get some really cool shit done for next to nothing. There is a website called Fiverr. Fiverr. Fiverr.com. Fiverr.com. Go to that website. The website started years ago where anybody would do anything for $5. If you need a logo, if you need like something clipped, if you need a picture done, or whatever you wanted, they did it for $5. And they sent you a couple variations of it, whatever. But since then, the site expanded because it's gotten so popular. There's people on there that will do anything you need. They'll edit a movie for you. If you have footage, you send it to them, work out a price. It used to be $5 for one logo, or maybe $15. I'll do 2 or 3 logos. But for $25, I'll do you 4 logos, and I'll make it 3D, and I'll do whatever you want, and they'll give it to you in super high quality. But now, they have, what do you want done? I says, hey, this is my logo, my boy Mikey Pens, and my buddy Swiss Treats made. Can you do something cool with this? The spinning logo, I paid $35 for some person in another country to get on there and make it happen. The kid painted my logo on the wall. I reached out to somebody else on Fiverr, and I just searched for, promos for my YouTube show, or intros to a movie. And all this stuff comes up. And I seen this person does all this little fancy stuff. So I says, hey, here's my logo. Can you edit in my stuff so I can use that as an intro? So there you go. Fiverr.com. You need a logo. You need a documentary done. You need anything. They'll do it for you. Me, I have my own lights and my own cameras. And being in the industry, I edit my stuff myself. It's not rocket science. I'm not doing major movies with sound effects, with, guns going off and explosions. Not doing that. That's not what I'm about. I like to keep it simple and plain and just focus on the content. The content is more important than anything. But just wanted to say, Merry Christmas to y'all. Happy holidays. I'm going to be back next week with another episode talking about more treat shit. But in the meantime, take care of yourselves. Go get a steak dinner. Go take a drive, smoke some weed. Or go somewhere nice and get a drink with your lady. Take them out to dinner. Do something that fulfills you. Because doing this all day, it's not going to fulfill you. You're going to be playing catch up with a bunch of people who don't give a fuck about you. I give a fuck about you. I want you to do better in your life. I want you to see things in a different light. Because I know a lot of confused people who think their whole life is graffiti, and without Instagram and people liking their stuff, they feel worthless. I don't understand. Why don't people like my stuff? Because you're fucking haters. And I don't do shit for you or for other people. I do it for me. Makes me feel good. Right here. I feel really good doing that shit. I feel like I'm keeping Doro's memory alive. My boy BR. Or Zim, DG. All these people that we lost. My boy Asp. I knew Johnny before he wrote graffiti. He used to come up to Ridgewood and hang out with me. I was very cool with Johnny. I miss people like that. All the real people are gone. The fake people have taken over. Look at what's going on with our country. And you're just sitting around scrolling through life like, oh man, let's see what they have to say. I think that's disgusting. And I'll show you a little treat. We'll talk about real American history. We talk about graffiti art, being forgotten and everything. Let me tell you something. I got some pieces I told you guys I collected. Let me tell you something. 1789, when George Washington was president, when he was a Mason, they were warring with the Indians in America, and it was an unbelievable time. Can you imagine what that's like? In the late 1700s, you're galloping on your horse, trying to just get to where you're going, and a bunch of Indians come out and just scalp you, kill you, slaughter you. This right here is a 1789 large oval George Washington Indian Peace Medal. This is one of the first medals that was ever made in 1789. On the front, it's got two people. On the back, it's got the American seal. This thing is very, very, very old. 1789. They made these to give to the Indians as a peace thing. But also, too, just to show you how you think our country's bad now. In 1700s, they were scamming the Indians and defrauding people. Yes. Not only did they make a bunch of these things, they had people copying them. They were bootlegging stuff in the 1700s. And people were getting on their horses, riding into like Pennsylvania, Montana, Oklahoma, Indiana. They were going to all these places. And they were pretending they were from the government. Because the government and everything started in 1789. You should look into it. The same bullshit people that tell you Christopher Columbus discovered America, they're lying to you. This is a treat right here. In 1795, the government and everybody wanted to have a real peace treaty with the Indians. This is called a Treaty of Greenville Medal from August 3rd, 1795. It's got the loop. It was made here. This is supposed to be solid silver. It's the same image on the front and the back. This thing's got a lot of weight to it. You see the patina on this thing? These things are worth a lot of money. This is museum quality stuff. Things that I have purchased, I've researched, I've done things, and I found stuff that you wouldn't believe. Because I'm a history buff. I like to learn myself. I don't call up somebody and ask, hey, what do you think about that? They're going to give you a bullshit answer because they don't even know. But they're going to hear themselves talk. People love to hear themselves talk when they don't know what they're talking about. But you want to talk about graffiti history. There is a lot of history to learn. But when you learn about past history and what they're trying to tell you and what's really going on, you start to see through the bullshit and realize, wow, they're lying to me. I can't believe it. I thought Christopher Columbus discovered America. That's what they tell you in school. Now they're trying to dress your kids funny and confuse them what their genre is. Pay attention to your family. If your kids are in school right now and you're letting them listen to some hoopla from some LGBTQ movement person teaching them about things that they're doing in their life and not about how to read or how to solve a math problem or even like how to balance a checkbook, how to pay your bills, how to get good credit. They don't teach you that shit in school. They don't want you to know that. They want you to be dumb as shit. Because everybody listens to the teacher. You look at the teacher like she's the Holy Grail, or he's the most important person, like a judge that's sitting in a courtroom. You know, we're all the peasants, and he's sitting up on this very high chair, and you gotta like salute him, Your Honor, Your Honor. You're just as fucking corrupt as everybody else. Stop pretending that you're the man or the woman. You know how good our country would be doing if everybody was just honest and real. But look at everybody trying to grab the money. Look at everybody. Giving this money to this country, giving money to this country, giving money to this country. Well, what about our veterans? What about all these people living on the street that got kicked out of their places because of the economy? Not because they were drug addicts. I'm disgusted by that shit, man. That bothers me. This is why I like to give back to my community. And I'll tell you something, you know what I did? In my car, I bought a couple of book bags, right? I went to a thrift shop. I bought a couple of book bags for like $5, $6, $7. And what I do is I go into Dollar Tree and I buy a bunch of necessities. Soap, shampoo, socks, rain suit, a brush, granola bars, a bottle of water, maybe some sweets, some treats, a card. I put it in the bag. I keep them in my car, in my trunk. When I see a homeless person, somebody who's really struggling and has nothing, I get out of my car, I go over to them, I give them the bag. I say, listen, here's some stuff in here that you may need. You know how much it cost me to do that? $20, $30. $20, $30. Some of y'all are spending money on a bag of weed or drinking, looking at somebody and laughing instead of thinking, wow, man, how can I make this person's day better? I see a lot of people on YouTube that give back, and I love it, man. A lot of people break balls. Oh, if you're really giving back, why are you filming it and putting it online? You know why? To show you that this is cool. Laughing at somebody who's down in their luck is not cool. I seen a couple of things, man, where I'm just horrified. Like, this woman's starving with a sign, please, lost my home to a fire and have no family, no nothing. And you all just go by like, oh, yeah, what's going on at the mall? Oh, yo, you heard what, Kobe Bryant was doing? Oh, you heard this guy said this? It's like, come on, man. Be a little human. Give back a little bit. Stop taking everything. I'm just beside myself. And it's going to get worse. If you think it's going to get better, you're highly mistaken. It's going to get worse. So get ready for the shitstorm. Thanks for tuning in. Breaking Night with BL. I'm going to be back next week with another episode, bringing you more treats. Because that's what we do. Treat Street. Peace and love, everybody. See you next week.